So one of the places as well when we're talking about healthy aging that I would love for everyone to take a look at is this thing called gamma therapy. So in 2016, a lab at MIT in the US published these data from mice that showed, and again, I'll skip the science and go to the headline, that exposing mice that were genetically predisposed to Alzheimer's disease, if you showed those mice a flashing light at 40 hertz, the amyloid plaques and tau tangles cleared out of regions of the brain by showing them a flashing light. When the researchers added a clicking noise, also at 40 hertz, even more areas of the brain cleared out these plaques and tangles that seem to be the hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. Whether they're driving Alzheimer's disease, that's a separate question, but are often associated with Alzheimer's disease. So as you might expect, 5 minutes later, these people started a company. It's called Cognitive Therapeutics, and they got breakthrough device designation from the US FDA last year, and they have a headset that they are testing in clinical trials now that for an hour, you see the flashing light, you see the clicking noise, and they're looking to see in clinical trials whether it does things that are markers of Alzheimer's disease progression. So brain volume loss. The tangles are a little bit trickier, but measuring some blood level things. Like they're doing the work now. So back in 2016, when I saw this, we have early onset Alzheimer's disease in my family. And I thought to myself, okay, listening to a clicking noise, watching a flashing light, yeah, maybe it works in mice and it doesn't work in people. That's completely possible. But what are the odds that it's actually going to harm me to have a flashing light? I'm not epileptic, so seems pretty low. So you can buy these light bulbs online right now. They're like 60 bucks, right? Clicking noise, if you go onto YouTube, there are these tracks that have the 40 hertz clicks. That's free. And listening to a clicking noise is a little bit annoying, but it's not likely to harm me. So for years, I've been using the lights and listening to the clicking noise while waiting for the clinical trial data to see whether this thing actually works. And I did that because it's cheap and it's unlikely to harm me. So again, like when you're looking for interventions to try, I would say that the safest place is things that are unlikely to harm you. Vegetables are never the wrong choice. Meditation is never the wrong choice. Taking care, like good sleep, it's never the wrong choice. You can intervene in those today while waiting for these more technologically rigorous drugs, stem cells, CRISPR, like that kind of stuff to come onto market.